just step on the inside. Now it's obviously a bit dodgier being on the inside. Get your thumbs on the back of his hand and bring it back down. Now this gets him out of your way. In this video I'm going to be talking all about the Black Oak Tanto we have for sale at Enso Martial Arts. I'm going to be talking about all of its features, who would use this, and at the end I'm just going to show you a few little knife defences that you can practice at home with one of your mates. Hi, my name's Doug Swift. I've been doing martial arts for the past 33 years and I've been the owner of Enso Martial Arts for the past 16 years. If you're liking this video, click the little icon, subscribe to this channel and get all the latest videos and updates from Enso Martial Arts. So let's get into this video and learn all about the Black Oak Tanto we have for sale at Enso. So this Black Oak Tanto is something that we haven't had that long at Enso. It's not something that's really been around on the market for very long. So the Red Oak Tanto were pretty much the standard for a long time for a lot of traditional like knife defense training. But in recent years we've been able to get the White Oak and now the Black Oak as well. So yeah, very new to Enso, but really nice to have this addition to our stock that we sell at Enso. So who would use this? Who wants a Black Oak Tanto? Well, anyone that thinks it looks nice really and wants to train with this. But you know, within the ninjutsu world, a lot of those guys really like the black theme. So having a black Tanto to add to their Black Oak Bokken and maybe some of their other black weapons, you know, they really like that kind of black theme, that kind of idea of being stealthy and fairly hidden. So the Black Oak Tanto, I guess, has been designed for these guys, but that's actually a really nice looking Tanto. Another good reason to get one of these is that, you know, Red Oak has been the standard for Tantos for a long time. So if you go to a class with a lot of people and everyone's got a Red Oak Tanto, it's really easy to like mix them up and have people like and pick up different people's weapons and take them home and whatnot. If you're the only person in your class with a black one, there is absolutely no argument that this is yours. So it's a really good way to have something a bit different that stands out from the crowd. So exactly what is this made out of? Well, it says Black Oak Tanto and you could argue that it's slightly misleading. It is black and it is made out of oak, but black oak as a specific wood is very expensive. So this is actually made from red oak and then it is painted and stained black. So you could argue it's a little bit misleading, but that's the way to get around it, to not make it really expensive. And black oak is a bit sort of like grey woody black, so it's definitely not this dark black colour. So yeah, it is red oak, very durable, and then it's painted black, and they're exactly the same price as the Red Oak Tantos. So you don't have to worry about the price. If you want a black one or a red one, they're exactly the same price. So just having a look at the dimensions, and I'll put all of the dimensions on the website. But this is a very standard, it's about a foot long, 30 centimeters. And just having a look at the weight, this weighs in at 160 grams, so very standard for this type of weapon. So at Enso Martial Arts, we have quite a wide range of self-defense training weapons. So for the traditional guys, as I mentioned before, we do the Red Oak Tanto and we do the White Oak Tanto, and along with the Black Oak. That's quite a good few different like traditional training weapons. If you do something a bit more modern, you know, more self-defense style, street defense style, we do the cold steel peacekeeper knife and like the cold steel leather neck. We've called this the cold steel training knife on our website. And we also do the very old school rubber knife, which for a lot of styles this was the standard for many years. We also do black and silver Kubotans, and we do the cold steel shark pen. So as promised at the beginning of the video, I said I'd do a few little techniques, a few little knife defenses just to get you started. So I borrowed Connor just so he can have a good stab at me to see how we get on with this Black Oak Tanto. So the first one, by the way, disclaimer, I haven't done knife defenses for about 15 years, so apart from in the last video that I did. So what are you going to stab me with? What do you want to do? Straight one? Yeah. Okay, so if Connor just does a straight strike just towards my belly, we just simply move out of the way. You don't have to move that far, you can stay pretty close to it, not too close, but make sure you get your hands up right in front of the hand right here. So you don't want to go anywhere near this knife, but you want to be able to control the thing that's holding it. Just put your thumbs on the back of his hand and you can just turn over, and then you can see Connor, he's quite a big chap, he's going straight down, and I can control his hand with this one thing. He's not really going anywhere. If If we want to manipulate his elbow, we can. And then you can just kick him whatever you want, give him a like little dig, you know. But with his hand like this, his hand isn't doing much and you can get the knife off him. Nice and simple. So the main thing with that one is that you just want to get the thumbs on the back of it, and you can stand back to where you were in the first place and you've got his hand nice and manipulated, you know, so you can get that knife off him. So really, really simple. Nothing fancy, but it's all about moving out the way first. Obviously nice and simple and very, very obvious. That's the best one to do. Now you can do this on the other side if we swap sides, where if Connor does the same strike, where you just step on the inside. Now it's obviously a bit dodgier being on the inside, you know, you've got his hands that can kick you or his knees can get you, but you can do exactly the same thing. Get your thumbs on the back of his hand and bring it back down. Now this gets him out of your way, which is really good. He's now in quite a difficult position. You've got his wrist, you've got his elbow if you want it, and you can also give him a good kick, you know, and more importantly, you can get the knife off him. So yeah, two really good techniques, both sides of the knife. It's all about getting your thumbs on the back of that wrist. Nice and simple. Easy peasy. Have a go with your mates and see how you get on. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it was useful. I hope you learned loads about the Black Oak Tanto we have at Enso. If you like this video, remember to subscribe to the channel and get all the latest videos and updates from Enso. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.